Good morning. As soon as I'm shared in, we'll get started. As soon as I'm shared. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm shared in. Good morning, everybody. I am Julie with Vintage Flair with Julie, and we are doing a live today with Lolly's Crafting Friends VIP. This is hosted by Ollie with Lolly's Crafting Designs. You guys will have to excuse me today. I'm not myself today, but we are going to make a project that hopefully everybody will like. Good morning, everybody. So I got these at the dollar store, or no, I'm sorry, the Dollar Tree. And every time I see these, I pick these up because they make the cutest little containers for anything, really. Today, I'm going to make these up for my sewing needs. So I printed off these little labels with Miss Sue, Sweet Sue, at Trailside Designs. I've got one for needles. I've got one for pens. And I've got one for buttons. And I love her labels. Every time I'm ready to do something, I go to her page. I love everybody's labels, don't get me wrong. But for some reason, it seems like if I'm doing something in particular, I go to Sue's page and it's like, oh, there it is. Okay, well. But everybody's labels are amazing. I use a lot of Jen's labels too, from Straight Jacket Crafting. But yeah, I have so much fun with all these labels. You guys do an amazing job with them. And my plates, I gotta tell you about the plates. I save these plates every time we have a birthday party or something for my grandkids. I save these plates for my crafting. I take them. Let's go ahead and get started. But I'm going to... Good morning, Joyce. We are going to use black. It's ink by Waverly. I get this at Walmart. We're also going to use sage. I love sage. And we're also going to use cashew. Okay. Go ahead and get started. And I can't remember who gave me the advice on using the, I forget what it's called now, Murphy's Oil Soap with my brushes. Thank you very much, because that worked amazing. It even took it off the handles and everything. Love it. So now I do that every time. So let's go ahead and get these painted. I try not to rattle too much, guys. I'm a talker, and it's usually something that just pops in my head, and I'm just all over the place, so bear with me. And yes, I'm still messy with the paint. I am so messy with paint. I'm not going to take the labels off the bottom right now. I'm not even going to paint the bottoms right now. If this is something you sell, and I've said it before, you want to make sure it's a finished product, go ahead and paint the bottoms, which I will paint the bottoms when we're done today. It just gets really messy. So we're just going to leave them not painted. Brooke did an amazing job on the bunny. I love the bunny. You guys have the cutest ideas when it comes to holiday stuff. Okay, let's go and get the lid done too. And our Miss Ollie is home. Thank God. Prayers work, you guys. Prayers do work. God is good all the time. And we are going to have a meet and greet in May. And I'm so excited to meet everybody. So excited. Okay, there's our black. See, I'm messy. So messy. Talk away, girl. I will. It's a curse, I think, sometimes. But it is what it is, guys. Where's my wipes? I'm actually in my craft room today. Last time I was in my kitchen because I recently changed rooms because this was my grandkids' bedroom. And it was bigger than my craft room. So, and they don't stay as much as they used to. So I decided I'm switching rooms with them. But now I have a room. I don't know if I can show you. It's a weird color. And it's got sea life all over the walls. So they're big old stickers that you put on the walls, and I'm going to have to spend time with my dryer and try to get them peeled off so I can paint. So I'm back. I'm in my craft room this time. I can't wear gloves, guys. When I wear gloves, I feel like I'm almost confined. And that's weird coming from somebody who's been in the medical field the whole life. However, when I'm crafting, I can't wear gloves. I just can't do it. I feel like I can't function. I would rather get my hands all dirty and messy and everything and take care of that later than to wear gloves. And it may have something to do with having to wear gloves for so many years. I don't know. This color of green is sage, and I absolutely love it. It is one of my favorite colors, and it's such a beautiful color for spring. Yeah, Ollie's home. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for her. I know she got a lot of prayers, lots of prayers. Everybody was praying for her. Isn't that pretty? Such a pretty green. I love it. Let's get the lid done here. So I know Brooke was asking everybody about their snow situation earlier. We still have all of it on the ground. I think yesterday it got up to 21, 22 degrees. But for us, that was a heat wave because it's been, it's been negative temperatures. So I was happy to get it. And we've got our outside dog locked up in the garage so she could stay warm. And that poor baby, she hates it. Absolutely hates being in there. So I'll be happy when it warms up and she can get out and be back to her normal self. All right. I think I got those pretty good. You're allergic to gloves? Yeah, I used to wear the, I forget what they're called. They were the really dark blue gloves. Nitrate, maybe, I think is what they were called. I wasn't necessarily allergic to gloves, but I don't know. They just made my hands feel icky. So I started wearing the nitrate gloves. So much better. Okay, let's go ahead and get this. Now this is cashew I'm using for the third box. Get this moved a little bit out of the way. Yeah, we have so much snow on the ground, and I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. It is awful. Awful. My husband actually went out and plowed again yesterday because our trash truck, we have we actually have a dumpster outside that we use. And they haven't stopped in like probably 4 times out of the last 2 months. They haven't stopped and got ours because they said they can't get in the driveway. We have delivery trucks and everything else coming in now the driveway, and they don't seem to have any issues. But for some reason, they will not stop and get the trash if there's any little bit of snow on the driveway. So he went out and did that and got it cleaned up a little bit more, which it probably doesn't matter. They probably still won't stop. But so I'm really excited for all the snow to be gone. I could so live in Florida, but I guess they're not having much luck either. Okay. Let's give these a good dry. If I can reach my dryer. Sorry, it's loud, guys. Whew. Feels good on my hands. The older I get, the colder I get. It used to be I would freeze my husband out in the summer because I would be hot all the time. And now that I'm older, I'm cold. And then also this Friday, we're having a benefit, crafting day. And I just lost my train of thought. We'll get back to that. Oh, got a little spot here. I need to redo. Maybe. Yes, this is another makeup brush, guys. I love using makeup brushes. They are perfect for stuff like this. Okay, I think I got that pretty good. I think the black is almost completely dry. Yes, thank you, Tish. Benefit for Cindy and Scott is this weekend. It's Friday and Saturday. They need the help, guys. They are, which everybody's been praying for them too. They are an amazing couple, and I absolutely love Cindy. She's the one who has gotten me so many of my followers, because it seemed like every time she was going live, she was asking everybody to follow me, and that was great of her. She's a sweetheart. And Scott, we've been praying for so long for him. But join us Friday and Saturday. We're going to be crafting live and then auctioning our crafted items off afterwards. I think I got these pretty dry. Sit that down here. Wipe this mess off my hands. Like I said, guys, me and paint, we don't get along. But it's okay, because I have fun doing it. And if you have fun doing it, just do it. Ooh, I got real messy this time. Good morning, Fatima. Good morning, Karen. We got a really good group of crafters today, guys. So when I get finished, up here, we've got Crafting Fun by Cheryl is next. And then I think we go clear up to 9 o'clock tonight, 8 or 9 o'clock. I haven't really looked, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. I like these little boxes. I get these, like I said, at the Dollar Tree. And I get them every chance I get them, because Dollar Tree, it's like when you find something you really like, they're gone in no time. So every once in a while, I'll go in and there'll be one sitting there, you know, and I've got actually 3 Dollar Trees around me. So, ooh, that's still wet. I got 3 Dollar Trees around me. So if I can't find something at one, I've got 2 other ones to go to. Let me dry this up again, this lid. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I am not with it today, and I apologize. Just a lot going on right now. But it'll get better. Like I said, prayers are amazing, so we'll do good. It'll be fine. I put all my trust in God and Jesus, and I try to hand everything over to them. Sometimes I take it back, which we all know we shouldn't do, but I do, and that's where the stress comes in. But it'll be all right. All right. So now, like I said, I've got these cute little labels. You guys, I'm going to show these to you again. Look how freaking adorable those are. Love it. Love them. And like I said, I got these from Sue at Trailside Designs. The only thing with cloth is trying to get them back off the paper after you put them through the printer. But we got this. Maybe. There we go. Okay. So now, let's make this up real good. Where did I find what, Tish? The labels or the containers? The containers are from Dollar Tree. Let me get me a piece of paper here. We're going to use this paper so that I can put my good old glue mixture on it. The labels I got from Sue at Trailside Designs. She makes amazing little labels. I love them. I have used so many of her labels, right? The Easter labels that she's recently put on there. Love them, love them, love them. Okay. See if we can get this on straight, because I'm shaking like a leaf. There we go. 10:22. We got plenty of time. We're good. Look how cute that is. Okay. Go on to the pins. Now, I needed these. I personally needed these containers for my sewing. And I thought, why not do it live? Use it as my craft for today. So that's what we're doing. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Okay. Let's put this right here. And the material that I printed these on is just, I coffee stained some muslin and just put it on my, my cardstock and put it through my, not my computer, my printer. That one's a little crooked, but you know what? It's all good. I knew I was going to do that. Okay, here we go. Roll up the sleeves. All right. Get this last one on here. And I'm just using my Coffee Podge to put these on, guys. It's a little bit darker than what I normally do, but I was doing a project and it needed it to be dark, so it's pretty dark. There we go. I was debating on whether to put cinnamon on these. And I decided not to, but now I'm kind of thinking I wish I would have. But I can always do it later, I guess. What do you guys think? Do you think cinnamon maybe make it a little more grungy? I don't know. Can't decide. I love crafting and it helps me so much. I love crafting too, Fatima. I love crafting. And it used to be I didn't even have time for it. But I made time. You have to make time. That's going to be a little high, I think. I don't know. Maybe I can get it down a little bit. There we go. But yeah, you got to make time for stuff that you like. Honestly, that does not want to stay down. I think maybe I need to. Magically Rustic Designs. I forget your name, honey. I'm so sorry. But good morning. I'm going to have to put a little more on that. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to have to dry these labels a little bit because they're not staying in place. Hopefully I can do it without burning myself like I usually do. These things get hot, like hot. I've burnt myself so many times on this thing. I've burnt myself on the hot glue. I honestly, I kind of remind myself of Donna on Cypress Design. You know how Donna is so fast. She's like, bam, 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 I'm done. Well, that's what I kind of remind myself of, and I don't pay attention to what I'm doing, and yeah, I burn myself. I've got scars all over my arms. But, like I said, I love crafting, so it's worth it. Okay, this one I'm going to have to put a little bit more Mod Podge on, I think. And I think I am going to have to rust these up only because the Mod Podge around them is going to show really bad. So I'm going to have to rust them up. Let me go and dry this first before I do anything else. Hi, Angie. How you doing? Good morning, Lisa. All right. We've got a half hour. I'm going to go ahead and rust these up, guys, because that's still not dry. Otherwise, it's going to look spotty from the... Either that, or I could just put my Coffee Podge all around it for right now. Craft room injuries just come with the process. I know. But this is going to take me forever to get all these stickers, because when my husband and I did this for the grandkids, we have, and I think I told you last time, we have 3 granddaughters and 2 grandsons. So we were trying to find something that we could do the room in whenever, you know, they want to stay. That would be good for boys and girls. So we did wildlife. So like for the boys, we put sharks and fish and seaweed and little, like little sea castles and stuff. And for the girls, we've got mermaids and stuff like that. So, and they're fairly large stickers. So it's going to take a while, but that's okay. There are grandkids, and I needed the room because my craft room was so small, and you all know as well as I do, you can't have a big enough craft room. You just can't. If you're anything like me, you're constantly dragging stuff in. Constantly. And there is never enough room. And some of you are completely organized. I love you, because I will never be that organized in my craft room. I tried it and I couldn't find nothing. When I started putting all my stuff away and organizing, I couldn't find any of my stuff. And I was like, nah, I ain't going to worry about it no more. So my craft room is what it is. And as long as I can function in it, I'm good. Your studio keeps getting bigger and bigger. If I can't go any bigger. I just can't go any bigger. I am in the biggest bedroom other than our bedroom in the house, and it's not going to get any bigger. Never enough room. I have 2 rooms, still not enough. 2 rooms. I might have 2 rooms when the grandkids don't stay anymore. I'll use the spare bedroom for a second craft room. I will. Because I can. Because we rarely have anybody stay over. And why not? You know, if it makes you happy, do it, guys. Life's too short. Geesh. Life is too short. I probably shouldn't say this on my live because I don't want anyone to get upset with me, but I have 2 sisters right now that have lung cancer, and I have not been myself. I can't think straight. It's not something that you expect. And then when it happens, with just one, it's horrible. But when you have 2 that have found out within a few months of each other, it's killing me. But God is good, like I said, and prayers are answered. So we will deal with it. Thank you, Tish. I appreciate that. And Lisa, thank you. Lisa is the name of one of my sisters. And I just, I don't know. I can't think straight. I think that's just too much to deal with. Okay, so we've got that on all of them. Let's get this dried up real good. And then we'll go on to the next task. I forgot one, guys. How did I do that? See? It's just me. I hope everybody's having a good day so far. I know I've talked to a lot of people who have said the weather is depressing them, and I get that. Ugh, I get that. I am so ready for spring, flowers to be growing, planting my garden. I'll be happy when I can do all that again. Like I said before, I think we just need to cut out winter altogether. Let's just have spring, summer, and fall. Thank you, Tish. I appreciate it. Hi, Mandy. I see you sneaking on. Yeah, and like I said, when I get these finished, I will get the bottoms done. I got to take the stickers off and get them painted up. Like I said, when you sell stuff, you want it to be complete, guys. I'm not selling these, but even not selling them, I still want them to be complete. But sometimes it's nice when you don't have to paint the bottoms and stuff because you're just going to sit it around your house. But if I was selling it, I would. But I'm still going to complete these up. Shaking like a leaf, you guys. Some fuzz on there. Let's see, we've got about 20 minutes. We're good. Ooh, I got a lot of fuzz on this one. How'd that happen? This dryer gets so hot, and I use these puppy pads to paint on my table so my table don't get all nasty. And the dryer gets so hot that it actually melts the fuzz on the puppy pad. And then it makes a mess. I think I got them all dry. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Okay. Let's put these lids on and see what we got. Oh, that is so cute. So cute. And yes, it's wrinkled, but I love the wrinkles. Love them. And there's the needles. Try to keep the seams in the back. Sometimes it's hard to see them. Pens. Isn't that cute? Love these. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is clean this little bit of mess up here. And we're going to use the hot glue gun because we are going to put lace on these. I grunged up a bunch of lace. And I mean a bunch of lace. It fell on the floor. But this thing is like, I bet there is 6 yards here. But we're going to put some lace on here because I think it would be adorable with the lace. The printables came from Miss Sue at Trailside Designs, Angie. Get that on there. Oh, it's a little warm. I have my little finger thingies, but I forgot to bring them to the table, so it's all good. And I love this lace because it's so dainty. You're welcome, Angie. I'm actually putting this on backwards from how I usually do it, and it's messing me up. Okay, let me get some of this up here. It fell, had a big old ball of it, and it fell on the floor, so. And you know you got to have your tongue out or you can't do anything right. My husband always laughs at me because I got to stick my tongue out. And the funny thing is I used to make fun of people who did that. Thank you. This lace was my Nana's. She passed away a few years ago, but she had all kinds of lace and materials, and my mother-in-law has lace and materials, so I am never short on lace or anything else I need because my mother-in-law's still alive, but they are and were big crafters, and my Nana was a sewer, and she could make the most beautiful clothes. She could make anything. Beautiful woman. She, I tell you, she was as close to a saint as you could get. And I'm being very serious when I say that. She was an amazing woman. She loved God. She followed God. She was an amazing woman. Okay, so here's the lace. Now, I think, yeah, we're going to put a button on. And the button is just the right color, so I'm happy about that. Hold that on there. Thank you, Lisa. Sticking your tongue out makes things, it really does. It makes things work. What do you think, guys? I need to get me one of those lights. I don't have enough light in here. I need to get one of those selfie lights that you can, I don't know what I did at the end of it. There it is. So that you guys can see, and so I can see too, because I'm blind as a bat. This lace is pretty crunchy too, where I coffee stained it. I did the half a cup of coffee, a cup of warm water. I put 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and a teaspoon of pumpkin spice in mine. And it made it very crunchy. I didn't even have to put it in the oven. I just dried it on its own. I dry a lot of my stuff in the oven. I don't know if you guys do or not, but I set it on 200 and throw it in, especially my material. Hi, Janet. I don't have my regular glue gun out today because I thought that this little Surebonder one would be great for this little lace, but I'm starting to think I made a bad choice, but it'll work out. Cute. Oh, that lace looks beautiful on that black, doesn't it? Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's go ahead and put our little button on there. I'm starting to think I'm going to get done early, you guys. Like I said, up next we've got Crafting Fun by Cheryl. So just when I get done, just refresh her page and watch what cute little crafts she's going to make today. And like I said, we've got crafters all day long. You need to join in and watch. It's going to be amazing, like it always is. Okay, well, let's get this one done. It's funny when I work on crafts, you know, you're supposed to be working on crafts so that you can relax and unwind, but I go so fast through it that I am relaxing a little, but I do it too fast and I'm like, okay, what do I do now? So I got to come up with another craft, which is okay. I love crafting, but I'm too quick. And like I said, it reminds me of Donna. Oh, Donna's funny. I love her. Hi, Sue Ashwell. How are you? How you doing? Hope everybody's having a good day today because, like I said, I've spoke to so many people and they're depressed over this weather. I don't know what it is about snow. Normally snow, because we don't get a whole lot of snow. So when we get it, it's like, oh, yay, snow. But we get it on the wrong times. Like for Christmas this year, it was 70 degrees. I'm like, okay, this ain't normal. This ain't normal. And then we get snow when we're wanting it to warm up. And it is what it is, guys. Okay, let's put our button on here. Oh, you're in Virginia, Sue. I take it you have a lot of snow also. Thank you, Tish. I appreciate it. I love doing these little containers because you can do so much stuff with them. Okay. Look at that. Look how cute. Is that not adorable? The lace just gave it just the right little touch. And I am going to use these, you guys. These are nice for your needles, whether it be your needles for like your pens, your sewing pens, your needles for your sewing machine, your bobbins. And I'm a sewer, so I like to sew. Right now I'm on a pillow kick. I love sewing pillows. But yeah, that's the finished product. And I don't know now if I need cinnamon on those or not, because the Coffee Grunge, not the Coffee Grunge, the Coffee Podge gave it a really good look. So I don't know. I may not put cinnamon on them. But yeah, they're adorable. I love them. Sue, I am in Leesburg, Ohio. We got 11 inches of snow when we had that storm. Luckily, we didn't get any of the ice. But the snow itself was enough to cause havoc around here. And then the following day, the wind was absolutely atrocious, and it made the snow drift over the roads again. So we had schools closed all week. We had businesses closed all week. It was a trip. It was a trip, and we haven't had snow like that in quite a while. Thank you, Fatima. I appreciate it. Thank you, Linda. Now I got to roll up all of this lace again. But you guys, I'm done. You guys have any questions for me or anything? I think I've told you everything, where I've got everything, where I've printed the labels, all that good stuff. Okay, that's it. You guys have an amazing week, and hopefully I will see you on Friday for our live for Scott and Cindy. Remember, we're going to be selling our projects after, but we'll get into more of that on Friday. It's going to be Friday and Saturday. So you guys have a very good week. And like I said, up next is Miss Cheryl with Crafting Fun by Cheryl. And I will see you guys Friday. Maybe, if I can get this thing turned off.